What's up, YouTube? My name is Vic, and I am the Brooklyn Watch Guy. If this is your first time on my channel, this channel is all about watch buying, collecting, unboxings, and reviews in the affordable range, which I define as $1,000 or less. If you're into that, I invite you to stick around, watch the video. If you make it to the end, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so you know every time I put a new video up. Folks, today's video is going to be a unboxing, first impression. You know, this is a brand that is hated. If you saw the thumbnail, you know I have an Invicta in this box, and I want to take a look at it with you guys. The Rolex Explorer 2 is one of my grail watches, but I will probably never in my life own a Rolex Explorer 2 because even buying one pre-owned, I'm going to spend at least $3, $4, $5,000. I'm just not throwing that kind of money on a watch. I'm not. I'm not. Right? You know, it's good to have dreams, but sometimes you got to understand that a dream is just a dream and not not attainable. Uh, I know there's a lot of alternatives to the Explorer 2 out there from like Pagani. I actually don't own any Pagani Express watches or Pagani design watches. Excuse me. Um, I don't know. I just don't trust them. I know they, most of the time come with Seiko movements. I just don't. I've never had that itch to buy a Pagani watch. So when I saw one from Invicta, who's currently having a sale, or probably by the time this video releases, that sale might be on. Which I know when we talk about Invicta and the word sale, it's comical because their stuff always seems to be on sale. But I saw it and I didn't even know they had an Explorer type watch, in their lineup. I don't know if this is a new design or not. But when I saw it, for some reason, I trust Invicta more than I do Pagani Design. I don't know if maybe because they just have a bigger sales volume. I don't know. I could be completely wrong with this guy, and it could die on me in no time. But I preferred to buy this guy. One is cheaper than a Pagani. Well, no, actually, it was actually about the same price as a Pagani. I actually got it a little bit of a discount with a code, so I paid about $80 for it altogether. But I do believe it's a quartz movement, and one, I have a lot of mechanical automatic watches, so I didn't want to add another one that I wasn't going to wear every day. So having a quartz movement, that's fine with me. I don't care for what I plan to use this guy for. I plan to use this guy on some trips when I go overseas. It's you know sometimes when you travel abroad, depending where you're going, you don't want to wear your nice things. So I do have some nicer GMTs, but I don't want to wear those, when I take this trip that I'm planning. So this guy, checks off the box for me, fairly inexpensive. If I get robbed for it, I really don't care. Um, I have better watches here at home. So let me not ramble too much. Let's get into this unboxing and see what we got here. All right, you see I got my trusty blade here. I'm trying to open this in a way where I don't expose my address. And it's not cooperating with me. There we go. Sometimes they just play hard to get. Let's throw this off to the side. Okay, so we got the same box that the last Invicta came in, same type of box. Like I said, they're currently having a sale on a lot of their watches. They're calling it a liquidation sale. But, like I stated earlier, when it comes to Invicta, you can't really take the word sale too seriously. Their stuff's always on sale. And actually, looking at this guy, this is pretty attractive. Let me zoom in on this here. It's actually a pretty attractive watch. So you can get some light. I like it. I think it's attractive. It does have that Rolex Explorer vibe to it. I went with a black dial. I believe there's also a blue dial that you can buy. But this is the one that I saw that I liked. So yeah, we got that traditional Invicta branding on the side. We got the Invicta branding on the dial. Actually, the dial is not that busy. You get the Cyclops. Bezel is fixed, doesn't rotate. That's cool. Oh, okay. They actually have the Rolex Oyster case back. That is going to be a challenge for me because I don't have that tool. Okay, it does have slots for a regular case back tool. I guess I should probably just invest in an Oyster tool, an Oyster case back tool. I'm going to put this guy on my wrist. I'm going to size this guy up. I'm going to put it on my wrist, and I'm going to show you what it looks like, and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, y'all. So you can see what it looks like on my wrist, fully sized up. Time is set properly. Like I mentioned before, the bezel on it is fixed. It doesn't move, which is okay. I don't mind that. The bracelet feels great. On the clasp, you actually got a huge amount of micro adjustments. So getting this guy to fit perfectly the way I like it was not a problem at all. You can see the case. This is, I believe, a 48 millimeter, and I will throw a shot of all the specs, and I'll probably throw a lume shot in too on the screen so you guys can see what the lume looks like. I don't think I'm doing a full-on review on this guy, so I just want to do this unboxing, show you guys what it looks like. And you know what? Now that you see what it looks like on my wrist, let me give you guys my final thoughts. All right, folks, so my final thoughts on the Invicta Explorer 2. It actually does have a name on the dial. I think it's called the GMT Master, or Date Master GMT. That's what I see on the dial. So I guess that's what Invicta's calling it. Like I said, the dial, very, very minimal branding on the dial. It does say certified design also. Certified by who? Rolex, I guess. I don't know. Because this is a clear copy and paste job. But if you're someone like me that you just, no matter what, you cannot justify throwing that kind of money into a Rolex, and you're just really not thrilled about Pagani watches, I would go with this guy. So far, it feels great. I could tell it's decent quality. This is basically a pro diver. It's a pro diver with a GMT movement. It is a quartz movement. So, you know, it's not going to cost you a lot of money. I think before the sale price, and funny, when I pulled the tag off the bracelet, the original sticker price on this guy is $395. Now, when you put this guy on, you know this is not a $395 watch. More or less about the price I pay for it, I'd be happy with that. But, you know, after taxes and shipping was like 80 bucks. And that's, you know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And I'm just a little more comfortable buying Invicta over Pagani. I don't know what it is about Pagani. I won't buy them. And you know what? I'm not saying forever. Maybe that will change at some point. But, you know, I'm happy with this guy so far. There's going to be a lot more Invictas being featured on this channel. Like I said, they are having this flash liquidation sale, whatever you want to call it. Invicta's always having a sale. So I've gone a little trigger happy buying some watches from them. Some are pretty tame in terms of design. I did get one that's a little bit radical, and but when it comes to these watches, I don't think I'm gonna give these guys full out reviews. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a overall long term review on how all they've held up over time. I think that's gonna be the plan with Invictas because there's always been a question of quality and you know, durability with them. So with that said, ladies and gents, I'm going to conclude this one here. If you made it to the end, thank you for watching. Don't forget that like button, subscribe, and the notification bell. And I will see you on my next one. Peace. Hey, YouTube, it's Vic, the Brooklyn Watch Guy. Got any questions or suggestions for content? Well, scan this QR code, send me an email. Maybe you see your idea come up, or I'll answer your question on a video. Thank you for watching.